All right, people, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another video. And that's right, I'm doing this whole thing again. Gonna show you a bunch of games. I'm gonna get graded, not by Wada this time. No, Wada bad, bad Wada. I'm not gonna get graded by Wada this time. So, not that I got a ton of comments, but I didn't fully understand the controversy with Wada, and I'm not gonna lie, I still don't. But but I want to get my games graded. I know Vita was a big company, so I got them graded there. They were cheaper than, was it VGA? Cheaper, and I like their cases. So I was like, you know what, most of these are going to be presented in my room somewhere. I still haven't really figured out because I got most of them back. So they're going to be presented. I will say, though, I think their case is a little too big. Like, now having them, just like, Jesus Christ, there's way more plastic here than there needs to be. I think you can pick like a smaller version, which I didn't know. But I don't think I've ever seen that smaller version. There's like another one you can get that's like a 3D and a 2D one or something like that. Maybe that's different. Anyway, so this time I'm not getting it graded by Wada, though. I am getting it graded by CGC, which is, I think, more reputable. I don't know at this point. Maybe there's a controversy with them too. I have no idea. But they have pretty decent deals, and they just opened up their video game department for grading not too long ago. And I got a nice stack of stuff that there's a lot of things here that I couldn't get graded from Wada because they just didn't accept some of these consoles. Funny enough, today I just got an email from Wada saying that they are accepting those consoles now, but I'm still going to do CGC, even though you have to pay a membership at CGC, but it's only like, I think it's like $30 a year or something like that, which isn't too terrible. And also their admission and then bringing it back or sending it back out is much quicker. So than Wada. Wada took about 2 months. I would say, I think it said CGC was like a couple weeks, I think, after they get it and they start grading it. I don't know. I think there might be some, obviously it might be 3 weeks or 4 weeks or something like that, but I'm sure it'll be quicker than Wada. Wada actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, to be fair. I thought it would be much longer. I thought I would have gotten them around this time now, besides back in like October. Anyway, so let's get to it. I got a bunch of games here. Wait, how many I got? I didn't even count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games, which is, I think, 2 more than the last time I had Wada. I think I sent 10 games in through Wada. So I got 2, maybe 1 more. Maybe it was 11. I don't remember. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. I got them all sectioned off, kind of. So let's just get straight to the point of the matter. And I say that because these are games that Wada just wouldn't take before. They do now, as of today, as we're recording. But back when I was grading stuff to Wada, these are 4 games I wanted to get graded. I just couldn't because they didn't take these consoles. So, these 3 consoles, technically. Yeah. Anyway, so, I think... Yeah. Anyway, so first one is for the PlayStation Vita. I got Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. This is the blue cover variant that was, I want to say, an exclusive at some convention. And I love this game. Shout outs to my boy Kyle. He actually got me this. So shout outs if you're watching, babe. I'm about to get this graded. I think is there another game here that he got me? No, I was looking at something else and I was like, oh, he got me that. Huh. Anyway, Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. It was Ex Machina. Shout outs. So Next Machina, sorry, not Ex Machina, not the movie. Next Machina. I got it on PS4. I was looking at my PS4 games. And I was like, oh yeah, you got me that. So shout outs. Anyway, so there you go. I'm gonna get that graded. It's like a $100 game, and I love that game. So next, if I'm gonna get that graded, I might as well get Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, new and tasty. So this is the second release, right? No, 5th. I'm sorry. It's the 5th in the PS Vita line for limited run, so figured I'd get that. This one's still up there. It used to be like almost a $200 game. I think it's still like 120, 30. So, and I love the original Oddworld. I never played that new version though. Next is Papers, Please, which is a great game. One of their last Vita games. Of course, they also had Super Meat Boy. I think that was technically the last one, but this is one of their last ones, and this is a great game too. So, and then this one I got this at a where did I get it from? Not a thrift store. It was like a collectible store or something like that. Got it for a really good deal. It's gone down a little bit now. It's like around a $350 game now. But it was at the time like a $500 game. If I sold it at that time, I would have been making bank. I think I spent around 30 or 40 on this. And that is Breach and Clear, which is the first ever limited run game, period. The first one. Just says limited run. It doesn't even have a, no, it does have a number. Never mind, I'm a liar. Number one, it does have the number. It doesn't have the number here. There you go. That's what I meant to say. It doesn't have a number here. It does have here. So it's the first ever limited run game, period. First ever. Do you hear me? First ever. Not even for Vita. First ever. So it's not the best game ever, but it's notable for its exclusivity. That's not the word I was going to use, but whatever. Anyway, all right. So the next console is the 3DS. I have 2 games here I really want to get graded, and of course now I can, technically. So let's show off what I got to grade. First is Zero Time Dilemma. This of course is the 3rd in the Zero Escape series, which I love to death. I wanted to get, I actually did originally say I was going to get 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, which is the first game in the series on the DS, graded by Wata. But I realized, I didn't notice it at the time, but I realized that there was like a cut on the front of it. And also there were some marks around the plastic. So I was like, nah, I'm going to get a better copy later. I'll get something else graded instead. And I think I got the Danganronpa trilogy graded instead of that. So yeah, so didn't get that graded yet, but I have Zero Time Dilemma. I've had this ever since it came out because I actually got a Steam copy of this from the developers. So shout outs. But I had this pre-ordered. I get the watch and stuff. I still have the watch, or bracelet, whatever you want to call it. It's a watch. It's the same shit. Anyway, bracelet, watch, same shit. One tells the time, who gives a shit. Some of them inject you with poison. Some of them explode. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, Zero Time Dilemma is a great game. I think it has a sloppier conclusion than I would have hoped for, because a lot of the conclusion was just like text at the end. But I thought it was still great. And I wish they would have been together a little bit more, because it's sectioned off 3 people at a time. If you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. But I did a full playthrough. You could see my entire impressions. I did a full playthrough on YouTube. So check it out if you love this game and you want to watch me completely fuck up a lot of the puzzles. Anyway, so that should grade pretty high. Actually, I should be talking about the plastic for all of the limited run Vita games. The plastic is like perfect, so those should grade pretty high. This one should grade a little high too. I don't know, don't have any protectors sadly because I don't have any 3DS protectors, but I'm pretty sure. Dude, Regular Media just released their Picard season 3 episodes 8, 9, and 10. I think I watch that, even though I don't watch Picard. I love listening to them talk about that. This should grade high, so there you go. And then the next one, of course, I don't know why I said of course, like you would know, is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. This is the first print of the 3DS version. Like later on, they would have the Nintendo Selects version, which had the I think it's like a red border or something, or whatever. This is the first print. So this is like a over $100 game sealed. So I've had this since, I want to say, right before the Nintendo Selects version came out. Best Buy was selling them for like pretty cheap. I think they were just trying to get rid of their stock so they could have the Nintendo Selects version or something. But yeah, I got it for super cheap, and it's in really nice condition. I think there's like 1 issue somewhere. Where was it? Okay, maybe not. No, okay. I guess there's like a couple of dings here and there, but like I thought there was like one. There's like a little bit of rubbing here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can't really. But it's like rubbing where you can definitely see it. No, it looks fine. I don't know. Maybe I was thinking of something else. Anyway, so those are the 3DS games that could get graded. Next, ooh, almost fell. I need to get like protectors or something before I ship them. I'll just really bubble wrap those. Next is the Silent Hill experience, the only PSP thing I'm sending in. Now, I need to really double check this because I'm not 100% sure. This is the exact same case that they use for PSP games. So it should be fine, but I'm not 100% sure if they're going to accept this because it's not technically a game, it's a movie. But I would love to get this graded because it's something weird. Like Silent Hill I love, and I would love to have at least something Silent Hill related graded in my collection. But yeah. Like this one's a weird one. We'll see. And it's also like a perfect seal too. It looks real good. So I would love to get that graded. I would clean it up a little bit because they won't clean it. Yeah, get that sent in. So PSP was also another console they did not accept. I'm going to have to contact them actually about that one because I'm a little worried. All right, so next 5 games. these are all games that I could have got graded by Wada, but of course I'm not going to. First is, I just got this too, a first print sealed copy of Fallout 3. This is, you can tell it's first print because it says right above it, what does it say? It says, do not sell before 10/28/08. What 08? 2108? It's got to be 2008. It's got to be. So there you go. Got that. Nice looking seal on it too. It's looking nice. This actually, I bought this from Macari. Someone was selling the collector's edition of Fallout 3, which was pretty much brand new, and I do have it. I really wanted that collector's edition. It's like the lunchbox with the bobblehead and stuff. So I always wanted that collector's edition, but this one was also had a sealed copy. So I figured I might as well get this sealed copy and put my original copy of Fallout 3 in the lunchbox, keep the lunchbox and all that, and then get this graded. So Fallout 3 is a great game. So pretty damn good game. So I have to get that graded. Now the next 4, these are all like the other ones. Yes, I want to get graded. These next 3, actually I should say, not 4, are ones that I really want to get graded for my collection. The other ones I do want to get graded for my collection. The only one I'm considering selling is maybe Fallout 3, because I love Fallout 3, but I don't know if I love it that much. But everything else here is stuff I'm just gonna keep in my collection. This is mine. So first off is Nier Automata, one of my favorite series of all time. Please announce a third one. Do not tell me Reincarnation's the third one. Fuck you. And don't say, who's Dragon Guard? No, it's a different series, okay? I'm sorry. It has almost barely any connection. Yeah, but the ending of Dragon Guard, what? No, shut up. Don't make me smack you in the face with my... Anyway, so Nier Automata, this is technically a first print. I couldn't find, like, there is a maybe not a first print. It has the score 9 out of 10 from GameSpot, which I think was technically a first print because GameSpot released a review a little early. So it might still be a first print, but usually printing is way before reviews even come out. So this is probably not first print, but I don't really care that much. Again, it's going to stay in my collection. I just wanted the original artwork. I didn't want the Game of the Yorha edition, or whatever the fuck it's called. So I was even considering getting the End of Yorha edition, which is the Switch version graded, because I don't have any Switch games graded. But wanted to get this one. This one's a really nice looking copy too. So I already have a seal, a protector on it. So really want to get that graded for the collection. I also have the original Nier for PS3 graded. So I'm even considering maybe getting a copy of Nier Replicant just to grade it, just to have all 3 Nier games. And then in the future, maybe I do have a sealed copy of Dragon Guard 3. So maybe I'll get Dragon Guard 1 and 2. Like, that'll be a couple $100 each, but I'll have all the Nier games technically if you want. Even though I just said Nier and Dragon Guard are different series. We can pretend like they aren't for this 1 second. Like, oh, they're the same thing. Anyway, next is, I had to get this. This is probably my second favorite game in the series. Well, I don't know, actually. Maybe it's tied with second. I had to get this. Halo Reach. This is a first print copy of Halo Reach, sealed, baby, in really nice condition. Definitely getting this graded for the collection. I have Halo 2. I would say this is probably tied with Halo 3. I love Halo 3. I think Halo Reach has better gameplay, but Halo 3, I have some of my best memories of gaming ever. With people I don't talk to anymore, but shout outs to all you people. Bacon on Rye, Shiny Boss Monkey, Bobo, or Boo Boo, actually. His name was Bobo. We call him Boo Boo, though. It was B-O-B-O. But we still called him Boo Boo. Who else? Aimless BJ. That was another guy. I think he switched his name to Aimless Dude. I'm just shouting out all these people I remember that I used to play Halo 3 all the time with. Who else? Anyway, shout outs. Anyway, so Halo Reach, had a great time with this game as well, with some of the newer boys in my family. It's like Vin Diesel. So Halo Reach, getting that graded. Definitely 100% staying in the collection too. I don't have a protector for Fallout 3. I literally just got that like 2 days ago. So I don't have any more protectors. I might actually just take the protector off one of the other games you're about to see. This one, I'm just going to say it straight up. My favorite Mortal Kombat game of all time. Mortal Kombat Deception. Fucking love this game. Shujinko, the Kamidogu. I love Deception. It is content rich. This game has so much content, so many fighters. Fighting is awesome. The combat system is awesome. I love this game. The conquest mode, love it to death. Oh, just re-release this game. I would love Deadly Alliance and even Armageddon, because people want the trilogy of the PS2 games, so they want Deadly Alliance, Deception, and Armageddon. But I would fucking kill for this game, dude. Training with Bo Raicho, come on. Going around the town, the horrible voice acting, I love it. I love it. It's so good. Oh, even the PSP version of this game is awesome. Unchained, love it. So had to get this. Someone was selling it for like $50 sealed, and it's in really nice condition. I would say this one probably grade. I should do predictions on what everything will grade as. We'll do it after this. And the last game. This one is for my collection. I don't have any real deep love for this game, but I did find it for $4 at a in-store garage sale. It was pretty much just like a thrift store, but they called it an indoor garage sale. Whatever. So I'll go with it. They don't. Their business shut down for a long time ago. But I will always remember that I got this game for $4 there, and that is Rule of Rose. Now this is a complete in-box copy, but this game is worth so much that grading it even in just CIB is 100% worth it. It's like a $700 game. This game, let me just tell you, this is a really nice condition. The disc looks pretty much flawless. The manual looks great. It'll probably rate around, we'll start with this one. It'll rate around the 8 to 8.5 range, which is perfectly fine with me. I just want it encased in plastic. I'll probably never play it myself because I've heard the game sucks. But this is a game along with Kuon, which is another PS2 game that's worth a lot, and like a ton of other games that are worth hundreds of dollars now. This is a game like those that I would always see at GameStop for like $6. I would always see Rule of Rose, and I'm not even talking about one copy. There was one in my local mall, which is funny because there's two in my local mall, but there was two GameStops in my local mall. One was called Software Etc., but it was GameStop. It's just outside, it was called Software Etc. And then there was another one right next to a candle place, and it was actually in between a candle place and a Sears. It was just GameStop. It was EB Games, and then it actually changed its name to GameStop. Both of them are shut down, by the way, in the mall. Now there's one outside the mall. So many GameStops. Anyway, every time I went to the one that was called Software Etc., they would always have this, Kuon, what else? A couple other really rare games now. Always lined up together because it was like their horror section. I forgot what it was called. Was it Echo Night Beyond? That was the other one. Every time they would always have them there because they have like a section for horror. They used to section things off like that, at least in my Software Etc. / GameStop, and they would always have this game for $6.99 or $5.99 or whatever, and they would always have buy two get one free. Never bought it because I was too much of a pussy back then. Because when I bought my games, I would play every single one of them, which is not the case anymore. Just don't have the time or the patience to do that. And yeah, so I deserve it. I should have been more of a man and bought Kuon and all these fucking games, and even Silent Hill games. Like I played when I was younger, and they scared the shit out of me, but I love them. I love those games. Where these games, like I never heard of them, and I just never played them. So, but Silent Hill, to be fair, I also never bought. That's not true. I had the first game on PS1, and I think I had two. I had two on Xbox. I definitely have Restless Dreams on Xbox, but I do have these games now. But of course, I had to pay out for them. So, anyway, whatever. So let's go and grade which one what I think they will grade as for the complete in-box copy. I'd say 8.5, somewhere around there. I think they score from 0 to 10. I've seen plenty of them where it looks like they grade the same way that Wata grades. So. For Deception, I wouldn't be surprised if this one gets about a 9. I think I also want to say CGC is a little bit less lenient than Wata. Where Wata, I think they're a little too fair for a lot of their grades. Like, even for mine, like I was like, whoa, this one got 9.6. Like, there was a couple things here and there. All right. Fallout 3 does have a couple of, like, issues. You can't really see it. But, first of all, it has, like, that loose plastic, which I hate whenever you see that. But there's, like, a couple of scratches here. You can maybe see one there and stuff. But there's no tears in the seal. And it looks really... And this I love seeing this. So I'm going to say... Almost dropped it. I'm going to say probably 9.2 maybe? Halo Reach, I'd say probably 9.4. I think they grade the same way. Around there. If they don't grade the same way then around there. Nier Automata, I don't think there's any real issues with this one. I'd probably say 9.4 as well. Silent Hill Experience, if they do take it, I'd say this one's really nice looking. I mean, it's maybe a little dirty on the plastic. I can clean that up, but it looks really nice. I'd say 9.6. 9.6. Ocarina of Time and Zero Time Dilemma. I think both of them are perfect, I guess, because I thought one of them had a problem, but I don't really see it. Yeah, I don't really see it. What the fuck was I looking at before? I could have sworn I pulled them out. I'm like, all right, here we go. They're going to be perfect. And I was like, oh, no, this one has a problem. I don't see it. I'm like trying to look through the light, too. It's like some smudges, but I can freaking clean that. All right, I'd say 9.4 for both of these. Fuck it. And then let's do the Vita games real quick. Breach and Clear, I think that's going to be a high grade. I'm going to say 9.4. I'll say 9.4. Papers, Please, same thing. You know, actually, this one's probably going to be a little bit nicer because it is a little bit more recent. Breach and Clear has been around for like 6 years. So I want to say this one 9.6. New and Tasty 9.4. And Oddworld Strange Wrath, I'll say 9.4 as well. When I say 9.4, I mean 9.4. In case you didn't get it. Anyway, there you go. That's it. Wow, 20 minutes. Jesus Christ. There you go. That's everything I'm getting graded to CGC. Hopefully CGC is okay. I don't know. I should have really looked it up. I guess I didn't ship them out yet, so I guess I have time to look it up. I mean, I looked up on their website stuff, but I haven't looked up any controversies. Because, you know, I know it's weird, but I'm not like a drama guy. I don't immediately think, well, everything has a controversy. Let me make sure this one does. Anyway, that's it. Bye.